5 True Halloween Horror Stories. With Halloween just around the corner, it's time to delve into the dark, the eerie, and the unsettling. What better time to celebrate the scariest holiday of the year other than 12 a.m. on a chilly night? Below are a handful of unsettling stories, some true, some fabricated. If you haven't been scared yet, it's time to get rolling. Grab a blanket and a hot drink and dive into these deliciously spooky stories, and hope a monster doesn't grab your feet. Send in your own scary, horror, or creepy stories that you want us to feature to @gmail.com. Number 1. Don't say we didn't warn you. Forget baseball. Swapping ghost stories is the best American pastime, but you have to do it right. Sit in a circle on the floor with the lights off, or if you really want to set the mood, venture to your local cemetery on a moonlit night. Feel the eerie weight of tension in the air and a tingle of nervous excitement for the next ghoulish tale to be told. Of course you don't believe any of it, but as the spooky stories go on, you think, what if it is true? Might dark, mysterious things like spirits and demons exist? There are a lot of people who swear they've seen ghosts. Could they all be lying? Could they all be missing some sort of rational explanation? Or do Ouija boards, seances, and witchcraft really work? Whether it's Halloween or you're just fending for a scare, we've got plenty of terrifying tales to pull at the threads of your sanity. Some of them are made up, but others are eyewitness accounts from real people. Are you willing to suspend disbelief? Listen on, if you dare. Number 2. The Architect's Key. There was once a man named Edward who designed and built his own perfect house. He lived in it for many years until he eventually passed away. A new family soon moved in, but whenever they went into the basement where Edward's personal study had been, they would get the feeling that someone was watching them. One day, the father of the new family decided to fix up an old jacket, which every tailor in town was told was beyond repair. So he went down to the old study, laid his jacket on a chair, and then tried to see if there was anything in the old desk that could help him mend it. But the drawers were all locked, and he couldn't find a key anywhere. The next morning, he came back down to find the key on the desk, all of the drawers open, and his jacket completely fixed. Here are more haunted house mysteries no one can explain. Number 3. Echoes of the Past. A young bachelor at the beginning of his career became very successful very quickly, so he bought himself a house. One morning, he awoke to the sound of running water. He rushed to the bathroom and saw that the bathtub faucet was running on full blast. He was perturbed by this, as he lived alone. A week later, it happened again. Only this time, it wasn't just one faucet. It was all of the faucets in the house. The young man called a repairman to fix the pipes and the water damage. But, as it turned out, the pipes weren't broken. The repairman, a local, seemed visibly shaken. "What's wrong?" the bachelor asked. "The woman who lived here before you," said the repairman. "She drowned in that bathtub." Number 4. The Ghost in the Hall. 4 young women moved into an old New England apartment together. You know, the type of squeaky floorboards and a long dark hallway. A month after they moved in, one of the roommates realized that her favorite stuffed teddy bear was missing. The others all said they hadn't touched or seen it. Weeks went by, and she almost forgot about her teddy when something strange happened. She opened the door to one of the closets they hardly ever used, and there, on the top shelf, sat her furry friend. All of her roommates swore they had no idea how it had happened. Now, whenever the teddy bear goes missing for a few days, she knows exactly where to find it. And number 5. No one steals twice. Jen went to the same convenience store every day after school for a snack. Over time, she became good friends with the cashier, Lucy. Out of curiosity, one day, Jen asked Lucy how she would stop someone if they tried to steal from the store. Lucy replied, "Oh, no one ever steals anything from here twice. The store won't let them." Jen didn't know what that meant, but dropped the subject. When she went back to the store at the start of the next school week, Jen walked in to find Lucy talking to some cops. Apparently, a man stole from the store and drove off, but his brakes mysteriously failed and his car went soaring off a cliff. The cops asked Lucy if she knew what happened. "No," she said. "I was stalking the back room. I didn't even know he'd come in. No one ever steals twice." Thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed this video, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, share the video, and turn on post notifications to see more of our future videos. With that said, keep enjoying our videos, and I'll see you in the next video.